Hey guys, I got a helper here today, so bear with the filming. We're going to be putting in the side markers. If you want to come over here, you can see what the old side marker looked like. Okay, there was a bezel on here that had been taken off, and the light itself is just a little bit, just scratched up, beat up, and old, and I wanted to switch it. So that's going to be the new one. Okay, so let's do an installation. This is easy. Okay, you can't really mess this up unless you over tighten. Screws come off. Okay. We got a north and a south screw, or a top and a bottom, or a upper and a lower, an above and beneath. Any way you want to say it. We got two screws. Come on over. In the back here, there's a twisty. You just twist and shout, and it pulls out. That's the bulb. See that little T? So we're going to take a walk over to the bench. So you can turn around. And I'm going to try to do a quick little cleanup of this. I have some sandpaper here. Okay. Let's get another piece. Little piece of sandpaper. Have some paint on the top of this screw. Is it focusing? Okay. Just going to take the head of the screw and rub it on this 1000 grit paper. No, it's probably like 80 actually. I just want to bring back the shine. I think it's a stainless steel screw. And I don't want it to have any paint on it. Just because. People are watching. Why are you watching the guy hack up his truck? If you're not watching him, see? Nice. Nice and clean. This is another one. See, it's got black paint on it. Smudge. Smudge. Give it a twist. Give it a twirl. Move it around. There's 100 different ways you can do this. And this is the way I'm doing it. Okay. All right. So as we walk back, you can take a look at the bumper. Show them the bumper. Okay. Nice bumper painted there. So there's a shape to this that I come up with, is that the D shape, okay, goes forward. It's got a radius here and a radius here and then a tighter radius here and here. I put that forward. That's how I think it goes. And it says, look, top, left. See? It even tells you, which is nice. Now this is the big question. Is it going to fit? Yep. You give it a little twist. So it's 45-degree angle now. Okay. You look at the wire. You look for any chafing. Looks good. Put it back in there. Make sure your clips are lined up. This is an LMC fender. This is not an original fender. So all my mounting points and everything is brand new still, even since 2018 when I put the truck together. Being garage kept, it's pretty well excellent shape, aside from anything that I had messed up by trying to do a rat rod. I mean, a couple of years ago, I was excited about the rat rod thing and try to give it that look, and it wasn't really the right way to do it. And now we're trying to do a more of a professionally, try. Doing a professional try here. Basically spending some more money and trying to get the best outcome that we can on still a fixed budget. It's okay to have a fixed budget, it's not horrible. So now I'm looking at that, I'm looking at this, and they look different, okay? So there's a thickness issue, it looks like to me. Slight. Let's switch them. I think this one might fit better. Let's try that one. I don't know why. There's a left and a right. And let's see. This says on it, they both say the same. Right rear top. And this is the right or the left rear. I'll switch them. This is where the excitement and the rubber meets the road here. Let's see. Right rear top, left front. I don't get that. Let me see here. Before I even do that, yeah, it looks better. Yeah, it looks much better. I wonder what that was about. They look exactly the same. Maybe it's just the way I had sat in there. Panicked. I panicked. It's exactly what I tell certain people not to do. And I took it back out. Let's see. Yeah, that looks much better. The other one, I could look at, come close. The other one that was in there was out a little bit for some reason. So let's just see how she takes the screws. It felt like it wasn't straight. I've never had an assistant before. This is great. Actually, once or twice I've had someone hold the camera for me. But zooming, doing this thing. We've been getting really good at Zelda and not been working on the truck as much. So now we're getting back to doing some truck projects. I don't know if you guys ever play any games with your kids, but it's something that you should do. Get involved with what they like and share it. If you want them to share what you're doing, kind of get out there and figure out what they're doing, or up there. You know, just be outside though. Like if it's a nice day, you gotta be outside. You can't waste the weather that we're getting. All right, so that's the light there, okay? You wanna come over here, you can see it. You can stand in front of it, take a look. Nice. Come around the other way. See what you got. Go that way. Let me see the camera. Okay, you got plenty of time. Installation number 2. They're both exactly the same. So I don't know what happened on the other one when I was just screwing it in. It's just maybe the screws were binding slightly on the older style light. The new light. Let's clean up these screw heads. Something right here. See, there's always a piece of something around in a workshop that you can use. Clean. Don't try this with painted screws. Or these are stainless. I made sure to buy all the stainless hardware for the bed, stainless steel brake lines. You know, it's better to spend some money and not have to do it twice. You're going to always have to fix something. You might as well try to cut the amount that you can get out of the way. The senseless repairs that you've already done. Just for fun. Let me see how this looks. Better? No, see, that don't look right. Yep, it's got to be the other way. Yeah, so the D is going forward, or the sharper edge. The sharper 90 is going forward, and the more swoopy ones to the back. I'm going in and out because sometimes that little tab, you know, to line the screw up, you got to force it in to go straight without cracking the plastic. I want to make sure that we don't bind because there's some clay in there. It's funny how everything takes a little finagling, no matter what it is. She wants to bind slightly. You don't want it to crack. There it is. All right, let me see the video.